moments when people realize that they love you is acts of kindness, right? And this is when you give them a gift that they said something a few weeks ago. They like Teletubbies, they like the yellow Teletubby, and then you gave them a gift of a yellow Teletubby, right? Or maybe you know that they like a certain food, specifically type of food, and then a few weeks later you make it for them, right? Or maybe they told you how they wanted to see this movie, and then you bring them that movie with their favorite food and their favorite dinner, right? These things are little moments when people notice that you're paying attention, right? When that you're paying attention to detail, people feel so flattered. 1 second. They feel so flattered that you notice those little details that they tend to fall in love with you, right? They tend to fall in love when they notice that you like a certain type of food, and for some reason they always have a storage of your favorite type of food. You don't even need to ask, right? Why? Because that's when people start noticing that they don't love you anymore. When you notice that they stop doing the little things, right? Oh my God, they used to bring me that pudding every morning. I never asked for it, but the pudding was always there. And as soon as one day I woke up and the pudding wasn't there, and I realized this relationship could be over. I know it sounds crazy, but the little things it's almost like a regressive action. Be, the school morning effect. That's when your parents make you dinner, when you wake up in the morning and your parents have everything ready for you. They have all of the details, the notes for school, their favorite food, your favorite lunch, a little note for you, or the pencil, or the everything is there. And you feel like almost like a child when you are a child, but it just feels comfortable. You're like, yes. And when we date people, we want to go back to those experiences where our parents gave us everything we need in a detailed way. And one of the ways that people realize they love you is when they notice, they're like, oh my God, my keys are always, just how I always forget my keys. Oh my God, my keys are always there and they know I forget my keys, so they always put it there. And it's like, thank you, I appreciate that, right? The little things, right? But not only the little moments are right. So it's you got to have both. It's not just the little moments, right? You should also pay attention to the big moments too, right? You should not underestimate them. So the big moments are anniversaries, birthdays, special holidays. Those are the moments when people realize how much they love you. So you have to be able to embrace it. Birthday parties, maybe dog's birthday, fucking like a little dog's birthday. That's fucking crazy. I know, right? Crazy to know that, but if you know that, you're gaining some points if they actually like dogs, or a cat if you're a fucking weirdo, right? Now, the next moment is the mornings and the night, right? Usually people realize they love you in the morning, right? Why? Because a lot of times people realize they stop loving you in the morning. There's something about when you wake up that you like, hey, I don't love this person no more. Or when you wake up, I love this person. The morning, going to sleep and waking up does something to your brain where you process information and you realize what you feel about the person, right? Or this usually happens when you usually sleep together and wake up in the morning, where in the morning you wake up, you feel great, you look at them and you realize you love them. Or you go to sleep together, and when you're sleeping, you feel a sense of calmness, a relaxation, and you say to yourself, I like this. And then you realize, oh my God, I really love this person. Okay. Um, so that's something that I noticed. I could be wrong about it, but that's one thing, right? The next one is speaking rationally to them. Now, the reason why speaking rationally is because if somebody loves you and you speak and you make sense to them, they're gonna get pissed off. They're gonna get pissed off and resist. What do I mean? They're with you and you're dating, and you, for example, let's just say you're in freaking Panama and you gotta leave in 2 months. and you're dating this person, and you can tell they're loving you, and you want to make them realize they love you. You just say, you know, I'm leaving in 2 months, for example. You know, I'm leaving in 2 months. I gotta leave in 2 months. You making sense. You saying things that make sense. I gotta leave in 2 months. I may not come back. Right? I gotta go back to work. I got a family, right? The rationality pisses them off. They're like, but why can't you stay? Why can't you do this? Why can't you do that? We got to make it work, right? Or I can't be with you because I'm married. But why can't you leave them? Why can't you leave them? Speaking sense to somebody who's in love causes them to experience a level of cognitive dissonance. I don't know how to spell that, people, so be quiet in the comment section. Dissonance. We gotta fucking give them a Hooked on Phonics subscription. Shut the fuck up. Give them a Hooked on Phonics, a cognitive dissonance. People, Jesus Christ, cognitive dissonance, and this creates a stress because they're holding two conflicting things in their minds. I want to be with them. I want to be with them forever, but they have to leave, right? And they want to entertain the thoughts of romanticism and being together, but when I tell them the truth, they get pissed off. And this feeling of pissed off, when they calm down, when they relax, when they breathe, when they go back to feeling normal, they'll notice that there's a stronger sensation of love for that person, right? Speaking rationally, hey, look, man, I like you, but we can't be together. I do crack. It's not good for you. I'm not a good influence. Like I live in a crack house. Like, I know you like me, but we can't be together. We're not compatible. That type of shit. When somebody loves you, the love that they have creates such a reaction from them that they say, oh my God, like, when they told me that, I felt fucking angry. I must love them. Or when you tell them that, their brains creates a fantasy that is fueled by the emotion of love. And remember, like I said, because of this might create fantasies that have a lot of fear, right? When love is the fuel, fantasies are fucking intense, with intensity, eye contact. They have intense colors, but it has like a haziness to it. It's almost like the haziness of this painting that I did, right? Like, they have a haziness, right? But when it's normal, when it's carnal, when it's just sexual, they have like a sharpness to them, right? Like a sharp look to it. By the way, if you guys are dating someone and you don't know, and you want to make them realize that they love you, or you want to make somebody fall in love, or maybe they're taking you for granted, and you want to apply some of the strategies that I speak in this video, but you don't know how to do it because your situation is unique and different. No, I haven't made a video about your situation. None of my 3,000 videos fit your situation. So because of that, you got to talk to Father Alex. Well, you could do that today by clicking on the description down below where it says Work with Father Alex 101. And there you guys will be able to book a one-on-one coaching call with me today, okay? And there you have me on the phone, not an AI, not an assistant from the Philippines, none of that shit. You'll be able, or Mexico, you'll be able to work with me today, okay? I've seen a lot of results, and the beauty about working with me, it's not that you're gonna learn something new, but that you're actually gonna do it because you're paying for it. That's really the key. Like, people actually do what I say. It's like, you watch all of these free videos and you didn't do. Now, for some reason, you pay and now you do it. Well, because that's how people work. All right. So click in the description down below where it says Work with me one-on-one, and you will literally have me on the phone today with Father Alex. That's right. Let's continue with the video. Right. So this haziness creates intense fantasies that creates an intense reaction out of them, and it could cause them to backward rationalize that they really love you. Right. Speaking rationally to people who are in love they get pissed off when you do that. The next one is making them break their own rules, right? That is the goal. That's the whole goal here. The goal is to make people break their own rules. They don't double text, make them double text. They don't cheat on their girl, make them... Just kidding, right? But the point is that when people don't like you, they follow their rules to the T. Why do you think corruption happens in government, right? Corruption happens in government not because I don't like you. Corruption happens in government because of emotional connections with people. Causes corruption. right? The emotional connection that you feel with them causes you to make exceptions for them, right? And so that's the corrupting quality we want in our partners, where because of you, they break their own rules. Oh, and again, I don't say this to tell people to cheat. I'm just saying as an example. Oh, you say you don't cheat? If you like me enough, you're gonna leave your man for me, right? It's an example, right? That's actually true, right? Like people who people are looking for someone to break their own rules for. That's how they know they found the one. When they go, when they act crazy, is a sign to people that they found the one. For you, I was able to do this. For you, I did this. For you, I said this. For you, I did. People realize they love you when they notice that they are breaking all of their rules of conduct for you, right? Their masks slip, right? The normal way of conducting themselves go out the window. And the reason why is because it's pleasurable, man. We are tired of putting on a mask. We're tired of the adult exterior, right? We're tired of having to always act rational. The beauty about love and finding someone who we love is that we can act out on our impulses, that we can finally act like animals and be irrational. There is a pleasure in that, right? That's why even people who have like bipolar, a lot of them love when they have manic episodes, because there's a certain pleasure in having mania. In fact, some people are genuinely addicted to manic episodes to the point where they actually provoke the manic episodes because there's pleasure in it. And so humans really do love acting irrational out of love, right? They love having to text a lot, having to fight with the person that you like, right? Having arguments, not like toxic, right? They love having to meet them at work because they're not responding to you, hiring the mariachi band so that they could pay attention to you, right? Chasing, breaking Father Alex's rule, right? Doing things that you know that you shouldn't do, giving them a gift in the hopes that maybe they'll pay attention to you. Going out of your way for them, even though there's an element of stress when you do that. In the moment, you're finally acting on your desires, because usually we want to double text. Usually we want to tell people go fuck yourself. Usually we want to see no, my fucking worry. Why aren't you responding to me? Oh my fucking god, Father Alex is coming out. I'm kidding, right? And when we get to do that, it feels amazing. It's like it's like getting to fucking punch your boss who's an asshole, right? We have those impulses. We know we can't. We regret doing it, but part of us loves doing it, right? And so that's where we're getting people to break the rules. They feel alive when you give them that opportunity, right? So make them break the rules. You know they don't double text? Make them double text. You know they don't usually call on the phone? Make them call on the phone. I don't give a fuck what rules people tell you that they follow. I don't give a fuck. They say, oh, they never initiate contact. Okay, whatever. Okay, sure, they never initiate contact. Your goal should be to let them initiate contact. How about that? Oh, they never pay for dates. Oh, really? Your goal should be for them to pay for dates. How about that? Oh, they'll never lick my ass. Oh, really? Right? That's not tell people, right? If somebody disrespects you and they want to come back, make them pay a price. Make them pay a price. Oh, they never lick ass? That's your price. Fine, if you want to come back to me, I want to know, make them break their own rules for you. Make them break their own rules for you. If you make them lick your ass because they hurt you, they pulled away, they were being disrespectful, when they lick that ass, they go back home and they have that sweet taste of ass in their mouth and they're looking up in the mirror, they're going to say, I can't believe I did that for that person. And they're going to say, you know what? I must love them. I must love him. I'm removing that part, man. Right? Yes, trifling, bro. That's trifling. I must love him, right? That's what they'll think, right? And that's why you should never just take people back. Make them pay a price. Okay? Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfuckattraction.org, and I'll see you guys later.
All right, guys, we're going to have a brief intermission so that I could tell you guys about our new bundle that we're doing, where you guys can purchase all of my courses and get it at a discount. So this bundle is pretty much the bundle where you could just buy all of my courses. You could buy Nice Guy, which is a training course on how to come across more assertive, how to come across more confident, how to not give off nice guy vibes. You guys can get access to Dark Game, which is my full dating course on how to meet women in different scenarios, how to attract women, how to make sure you don't come across as creepy, and essentially how to act like a man and not act like a doofus, to be quite honest with you. And you get all of these bonuses, which is the bonuses of Dark Game, the bonuses of Practical Mastery, which is about how to master a skill, Social Mastery, which is how to master your social life, and the Laws of Human Nature, which is a book club videos that I had dissecting Robert Greene's book. All of this is naturally at around naturally is at $346, but you guys can purchase this bundle and get it at what's the price again? Get it at 238 pretty much. So you guys can purchase it right now. It's a money back 30-day money back guarantee. It's a good way to, rather than just buying them individually and paying extra, you guys can just purchase everything at a discount price. Now, the only thing I don't like is the fact that I'm giving you a lot of information at the same time. That makes me kind of scared, because a lot of times people don't do the things that I teach when you get too much information. But I've gotten too many requests to do this, so I'm just satisfying you guys. Purchase it right now by clicking on the description down below where it says purchase the bundle. All right, let's continue with the video.